Hi, everyone from Denmark, from me and my friends Nise. Nise are those lovely Christmas elves in Denmark, the ones who actually are very naughty at night, and the ones that bring you presents. Not Santa Claus, apparently. so, and at Christmas Eve, it means today, we have to feed them with rice pudding with cinnamon and vanilla. And don't forget to put some butter, otherwise, they'll get mad. Okay, so we have three. So at the moment, we live in Denmark. More about my life in Denmark, you can know from my Instagram account. So I'm back to my English horoscopes because a lot of my friends and my students were asking for them. So yeah, I'm back with my English reports. So, 2020. Today I'm going to talk about my 2020 horoscope. I'd like to start with obviously congratulating you on all on Christmas Eve and Christmas. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and I wish you a lot of happiness, patience, and money as well. By the way, next year is very good for that. Talking about Chinese horoscope, that's the year of a metal rat or mouse, metal or silver. That's why it's advisable to wear something silver or like something like this even, and sparkling silver clothing to attract rat. And by doing this, you'll make sure rat brings you a lot of money next year. Okay, let's get started. First, our cancers and capricorns, a lot of issues in your life are going to be over. The ones that you've been going through for the last year and a half. So the final touch will be the last drop in summer. So basically by summer, Capricorns and Cancers will resolve their issues. And 2020 is a year for newbies. So, new eclipses in Gemini and Sagittarius. So, welcome to the roller coaster, guys. So, yeah, a lot of new things, new topics, new ideas will come up during this year, and especially in your personal horoscope, where you have this axe, Gemini, and Sagittarius. So, but to know that, I need to see your personal horoscope. Best to see your personal horoscope for that, and to tell you how you personally will be affected by those eclipses. So, the last eclipse this year, 2019, will be on the 26th of December, second Christmas Day, St. Stephen's or Boxing Day in Britain. In Ireland, we call it St. Stephen's, and in other countries, it's second Christmas Day, like here in Denmark. So, we're actually off for 3 days today, tomorrow, and 26th, and even shops are not open. Very interesting. But we stock up. We are fine. Okay. So, well, second day of Christmas, 26, we have eclipse in Capricorn. Again, the topics that been very urgent last year, you can see more in my annual report for 2019. But again, let's go over all the signs. The topics that are, again, important for the signs this year. For Aries, it's career or change of the social status. So, what change of status am I here talking about? Anything from career ladder, to having a baby, getting married, changing your social status, anything, but especially good for career. Taurus, traveling and higher education, religion, hope, and also feeling of happiness. Gemini, money that you haven't earned, which means some kind of payments from the bank, government, allowances, benefits, borrowed money, money of the partner or joint resources, also sexual life, intimacy, and if you have difficult situations in life, let's say critical situations, you will actually resolve them. So basically, something might be resolved in critical situation. Cancer, anything to do with your partner and sorry, with clients. So having some Gluck in Danish, which is Gluck wine in German, and mulled wine in English. So a little bit, some sip to make my throat wet. Got a little bit dry. Okay, Cancer, anything to do with other people, relationship, partner, basically. This is kind of final touches already, which will be resolved next year. Leo, health, pets, and everyday work, chores. Everyday interaction with your colleagues, let's say, like daily routine. Virgo, kids, sports, maybe lottery, you can win money in lottery, and lovers. Libra, anything to do with your house, property, real estate, and your homeland and parents. Scorpio, friends, social circus. Very good time to still keep increasing and interactions. And social media as well. Sagittarius, you're kind of finishing this rest, being isolated, so you still can do a lot of travels by water, especially going to the nature, being alone, kind of wanting some rest. Good time for rest, and you will shine very soon. You will shine. Just now it's this time before resting when you're going to shine. So more about rest actually, and nature, and foreigners. Capricorn, any sphere, anything you will think to start, anything you would like to do, anything, but especially your physical health, your physical appearance. Aquarius, money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. So, yeah, Aquarius, your finances, what you earn, what you save. Anything to do with your finances, maybe some new sources of income. And Pisces, communication, relationship with brothers, sisters, and anything to do with neighbors, relatives, short distance travel, also professional development courses. So basically things like that, and kids education, primary education. So this is what I'm talking about. All eclipses in Capricorn that we had, and that's gonna end. And Jupiter is coming into Capricorn. It already came already there in December 3rd. So the same spheres are very important for zodiac signs. Those spheres will be also spheres of expansion. So you can start anything related to that sphere, and next year that will be the sphere where you will grow, expand, get bigger. So let's say if we talk about Libra, so it's house, yeah, so you can have a kid, you can get married, you can get new property, etc. If it's like Virgo, fifth house, so it can be new lover, new sports, new hobby, or new kid as well, or some kind of new entertainment. So basically any sphere, like for Leo, health, something with health, or new colleague will come. So basically it's very personal, but that was general report for all zodiac signs. If you want to know exactly how it will be for you, contact me, and yeah, I'll make you personal telling. Okay, now let's go through the days, basically in 4 eclipses. Which days are kind of complicated next year, and which days I would avoid making very important decision like traveling or investing money, and just beware that that day people might be a little bit wary, a little bit anxious, nervous, not themselves, or fears. You don't know how they're going to react, to be honest. And anything you do during those days might have effect for the upcoming 6 months. That's why be very cautious. If you really want to do it, then go ahead. If you have some doubts, better wait, because otherwise you won't be able to change your mind. And those are the days when usually um, something from above makes us do certain things. It's not as much about our decision, then it's actually about decisions from above. Circumstances affect us. 10th of January, lunar eclipse in Cancer. 21st of June, a solar eclipse in Cancer. And Cancer, your issues are resolved. Yeah, done and dusted. So this area, this situation that you've been dealing with for the last year and a half, or this sphere of life for everybody where you had this kind of tension, it's going to be resolved on the 21st of June. 5th of July, the last lunar eclipse in Capricorn. The same thing, that sphere of life that was tension is going to be resolved and done and dusted. New ones, new eclipses, 3 new eclipses. So 5th of June in Luna in Sagittarius, 30th of November lunar eclipse in Gemini, and 14th of December solar eclipse in Sagittarius. So as I've said, as Sagittarius and Gemini, you are going to feel it more. As our cardinal signs like Cancer and Capricorn, they were cardinal. Basically, whatever is done during eclipses in those signs, it's kind of very stable, very clear. Nothing can be changed about that. Whereas our other eclipses, those new eclipses, are going to take place in flexible signs, Gemini and Sagittarius. What does it mean? It's definitely not done and dusted. Whatever decision you make, even if you want it to continue, it might be changed. Circumstances, be more flexible. Don't fight with windmills. Whatever is happening, it should be happening. Just don't try to enforce, don't try to take too much initiative and be too strong leader. Basically, next year it will be like, yes, making decisions, but absolutely necessary and absolutely amazing thing to be flexible, to be adjustable, adaptable, kind of go through education, go through spreading the knowledge, communication, and less through action. Basically, it's a bit different atmosphere in the air, a bit different thinking and a way of behavior. And another thing with flexible signs, mutable signs, is that a lot of things might come to an end. So basically, it's the year where either changes or coming to the end, finishes and changes are very possible. What could possibly go wrong? Well, you never know when it's in Sagittarius and Gemini. And again, a lot of things will depend on communication, how you deal with people, how you communicate with people. So it's absolute virtue for the next year, people and communication with people. You can achieve so much more if you are communicating properly and approaching people in the best possible way. Flexible, polite, courteous, not too pushy, not too much leadership should be in you. You have to show yourself as a friend more than as a leader, as a boss. Okay, 3 periods during next year when it's not advisable to buy anything, only to sell, to get rid of, or redo something, change something. Mercury retrograde from February 16th to the 9th of March, from 18th of June to 12th of July, and from October 13th to November 3rd. So it will be Aquarius, Cancer, and Libra. So, what I would recommend you, as I said already, not to make any important decisions, sign something, start something important, and the most important thing, buy something. Because when you buy something, then you'll change your mind, or there will be certain flaws which you don't want. Okay, 2019 2019, we didn't have any retro Mars or retro Venus, which is going to be changed in 2020. The period when it's not good for you to get married or have anything to do with money or love or relationship is when Venus is retro from May 13th to June 25th. And also not advisable to do beauty procedures and beauty operation, and the same goes with cutting your hair as well. So basically anything to do with beauty or money or relationship. And Mars, retro Mars, will be from the 9th of September to November 13th. Definitely not the best time for operation or dealing with technologies or some mechanical stuff like some tools, some iron tool, especially the ones of you who work with machinery or depend on their cars, like drivers, delivery drivers, I don't know, certain factories. Beware, that's not the best time for this kind of work. So that's why be very careful and double check, triple check your equipment. Yeah. Now, next year, one more interesting thing is that Jupiter is going to conjunct Pluto and then Saturn. So basically, very interesting things. Jupiter conjuncts Pluto. This is aspect of million year. So next year is a very good year for big money. So, if you were planning to start like big business, or let's say to invest money or something, definitely go ahead and do it next year, but just beware about the dates. Yeah, earning big money, starting businesses, but again, as I've said before, you have to be very flexible and adjustable. Okay, which days are days about big money, big decisions? It also could be that in the government structure could be changed, so something from the government or some big money from the government, big investments into something as well. Let's say education, right? As Jupiter might symbolize education, let's say. So, or a big travel might be decided upon. So, April 4th, next date when they will conjunct will be June 30th and November 12th. So basically, those are very good days for some kind of big decision related to big money, or in the government, there could be some kind of changes, changes in let's say structure, whatever. And that will be in Capricorn. So those days are very good for you guys, or ye guys, how we say in Ireland. So try to actually do something with it. Take advantage of your opportunities that coming your way during those days. Jupiter also conjuncts Saturn on the 21st of December. So this is the time when you can have a release again in Capricorn. So release from structure. You can become more free. You can feel a bit more freedom. Freedom within your company, within your structure, I don't know, at home, at work. I would go with more social things. It's not inside you, even though there might be inside you things, but I'm very rational. I kind of look at the world more from this perspective, from social and behavior perspective. And I would go that some kind of freedom within your institution, right? Within your organization. Yeah. Also, Jupiter will sextile Neptune. This is kind of aspect of opportunity for creative people and psychologists. So basically, if you work with water, travel, if you are a psychologist, if you are, let's say, somebody who is creative artist, so very good days for you to, let's say, do your creative projects, will be on the 20th of February, then 27th of July, and 12th of October. I'm very rational. That's why I'm not talking about psychological stuff because I don't want to get there. Yes, probably good stuff for your psychological growth, spiritual growth as well, but I'm not getting there. I'm talking about rational things. Here, there are other astrologers who like to deepen into that sphere. That's not my kappa. Okay, and okay, Saturn conjuncts Pluto on the 12th of January. So this is kind of I'm not quite sure it's a very good day. And in general, it will be on the 10th of January will be eclipse. And then there will be conjunction of Saturn and Pluto. So especially I would say Cancers and Capricorns, January is still not the best time for you yet. Wait a little bit. But for all others, there will be some kind of pressure from uh, organizations, from your leadership, from authorities, or some changes in the structure of organizations or structures in political world as well. So kind of not a very good time. That's how I see it. Okay, yeah. So that's mainly it, what I wanted to say. So guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And obviously, if you would like to get your personal reading, just contact me and I will tell you how it works for you and how your eclipses in your personal horoscope, what will happen in your life. But yeah, was very happy to be with you at last, and I'm back to my English channel as well. And yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I wish you a lot of money next year. This is definitely year to start making big money. All decisions, all thoughts have been done already. Now you need to wait for this good opportunity. Next year is a year when opportunities come your way and those changes are coming your way. And if they come in your hands, just take them. Okay? So, yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I see you soon. Bye for now.